In this video, I'll show you ways that you can assess if your life is in balance. At the end of the video, you will know if there are any areas that need adjustment. Please join me. I'm Dr. Michael Paterson, clinical psychologist. For years I've been working with people to help them overcome limiting thoughts, emotions and negative self-beliefs that have held them back from achieving their maximum potential. I want to help you achieve what you are truly capable of being. In this video, you will be able to identify the areas of your life that are out of balance and know what adjustments that you need to make. In life, we spend time in different areas of activity. We set goals. We achieve the goals. We might even grow as an individual. The animation coming up will show you the different areas of activity that you may spend time in during your life. In our lives, we function in a number of different areas of activity. We may be setting goals, working towards them and achieving. One area is our personal life. It could be a personal project, or maybe learning a language. Another area is our professional life. Setting career goals, working towards them and achieving. Shorter term goals could include work projects. Contribution is another area. This may be donating to a charity, or it might be mentoring somebody in work or in the community. Volunteering, helping others in a meaningful way. Health and fitness, very important. Being aware of our diets, having a healthy diet, taking regular exercise, a healthy body and a healthy mind. Fun time, pleasurable activities, either pursued alone or in the company of others. Our spiritual lives. Millions of people practice a religion. For others, it might be taking time to meditate or enjoying experiences of nature, or indeed it could be all three. Relationships. Spending time with people who are important to us. Time with family, time with friends, time with acquaintances that we have gathered along the way. Our financial lives. Understanding about how the financial system works. Investing so that our savings can grow and look after us in later life. These areas of activity are not mutually exclusive. For example, we may be engaged in a personal project, which is also contribution, but it might also be fun to do. If we spend an excessive amount of time in one particular area, it reduces the time available for us to function in other areas. In fact, some people might become obsessed with the area of life that they're focused on. For example, it might be becoming focused on something in work, a project in work, to the exclusion of everything else in your life. When this occurs and life is out of balance, problems can arise. It leads to a decrease in rational thinking. Whenever that happens, then we can't find a solution to the problem. When it's prolonged, that sense of not having control, demands exceeding resources, then stress can start. Whenever that occurs, we have a survival response of fight, flight, or freeze. Accompanying that, there are the negative thoughts, uncomfortable emotions, and uncomfortable physical sensations. When we're in survival mode, it has a knock-on effect on our ability to interact with people who are important to us. It affects our relationships. And yet, social support is so important as a buffer against life stress. So, how do you know then if your life is in balance or out of balance? Well, you can assess it. Have a look at this next animation. You can see a number of concentric circles. These are split into different segments. Each segment represents an area of activity that we would spend time in during our lives. As mentioned earlier, our personal life would be one, professional life is another, contribution, health and fitness, fun time, our spiritual lives, time in relationships, and time in our financial lives. Looking at this graph, the idea is to place X in each segment to show your time spent in each. We then draw a line to join them up. After that, evaluate any imbalance and adjust accordingly. For example, somebody might respond this particular way. Once the X's are in place, we join them up. And evaluating this response, we can see straight away that there is a lot of time spent in professional life, absolutely none in contribution, a minimal amount in health and fitness, a lot in fun time, perhaps work hard, play hard, none in spiritual, a minimal amount in relationships, a lot of time in financial, and very little in personal life. It's very clear from the response here that there is an imbalance. The important thing would be adjusted accordingly so that the areas are more in balance. How would you respond? Feel free to copy this down and assess yourself on your life balance. In summary, we need to spend time in the areas where we need to be. It may be more time in one particular area and less time in another. We also need to remember to keep our lives in balance by using methods of self-soothing to reduce that stress response, because there will be demands upon us. One method might be using the light stream. There is another video in this series that introduces the light stream, which is a meditative technique. You might find that helpful. By reducing that arousal level, it leads to us having more appropriate thoughts, emotions, and more comfortable physical sensations. I'm Dr. Michael Paterson. I'll see you up there.